If my partner does something that makes me jealous, what's a good way to let them know in a constructive way? Wow. These feel so pointed.
Really? Do you have jealousy stuff with your husband?
Hi, I'm Kristen Bell. We are the cast of Nobody Wants This, and this is Seek Counsel.
Okay.
Spin it, Jack. Family. Okay.
Oh, if I want to address my family member's toxic behavior, what would be the best approach to that?
Ooh, with a third party present, baby.
Okay.
With a mediator, baby.
Yes.
Already feeling like if you're saying their toxic behavior, it's a little dramatic of a statement coming from your POV, and they obviously are uprooting something strange. So I think you guys need to be mediated if it feels like a big problem.
Ooh, I really like that.
I give it an A+.
Hey.
And then I just have a quick follow-up question, which is, can you be that for me and my toxic family member?
Yes,
Thank
happily.
you.
That was good advice.
All right, I'm in need of some counsel. Here we go.
Ooh, life.
Life.
Oh.
Justine, I should always travel with my blank if I want to make my life easier.
Oh.
What's your best travel hack that we don't know about?
Ooh. Sunscreen. It's like my #1 thing that I bring, because I found out recently that if you get on a plane, the UV rays are even more strong when you're in the plane. So you want to put sunscreen on, compression socks. You want to bring a lot of chargers for things, and snacks.
Yes.
I travel with snacks.
Did you hear the airplane UV thing on like thiscan'tpossiblybereal.com?
No. It's a real thing. It's
Well,
a
you're
real
closer
thing. So
to
you
the
want to
sun.
put sunscreen on, even if you're sitting in the middle of the plane, put sunscreen on when you get on a plane.
Dark in a plane. This is blowing my mind. I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
Me, okay. Ready, set?
Try me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Friendship.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
What is the best advice to give a friend going through a difficult breakup?
God, what are all the things you've said to me? That is such a hard one.
No,
I think
it's not. You know it.
Well, I do know it, but I think in normal situations, this maybe is not great advice, which is like, you're gonna feel better.
Yeah, no, that's great
Time will heal this. And I think when I'm really in the depths of things, and I do get a case of the sads, like if you're like, oh, you're gonna feel better, it can be eye-rolly, but I really have to remember that during breakups, because you're in such a specific kind of pain at that time that you just have to know, like, I'm just not gonna feel like this forever.
Yeah.
Right, and this other thing that I've always known is that after a breakup, I always have to deal with all of the issues that I've had during this relationship that affected the relationship in negative ways. Otherwise, I'm just gonna drag sort of that bullshit into the next relationship.
Yeah. Kristen, did you happen to know that before?
No, I thought it was Justine. Brilliant, though.
Thank you.
I love that advice. Take 2.
No way. Life, just what I wanted. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
It's like you wrote this. If I truly want to turn my brain off after a long day at work, what show would you recommend I watch while decompressing?
2. I've got 2 recs. 1, The Great British Baking Show. It's incredible, it's cozy, it's British. They're also kind to each other. There's good vibes. And the second one would be All Creatures Great and Small. It's just about a vet in the middle of the countryside, also British. I guess there's a recurring theme. They kind of turn off my brain and move it into a default cozy British countryside setting. That's my happy place.
Have you ever heard of All Creatures Great and Small? No, I don't know.
Check it out, it's really cute.
I watch that today. Are there tiny baby jumping goats? Oh my God, I never heard of her, and I love British television.
It's really cute.
Bake Off, I'm into every day.
It's about a traveling vet.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Friendship? Jacqueline.
Not my problem.
How should a friend provide support if they haven't been through the same life experience?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, these are hard. I think something I've definitely learned in my later years is listen. Listen. I've been a fixer my whole life. Forget that, you gotta do this, that's crazy. Opinions out the wazoo, which I still have, but sometimes I swallow a little bit more now. And I think a lot of the time, another thing, God, it's embarrassing saying how many things you taught me, but I'm gonna say this one too. Ask if the person wants a listening ear or advice. Like, so do you want me to help you fix this, or do you want me to just hear you? And I think whether you've experienced it or not, you can still be a great listener and a good friend.
Yeah, I like
how.
that.
Me too.
And if you want to open up an argument, you got to ask them, do you want to dance?
Oh, do you do that? Do you want to dance?
Yeah, do you want to fight with me right now? 'Cause I can
If my
easily
husband
do
says
that.
something ridiculous, I'll go, okay, do you want to dance? And sometimes he'll be like, no, but mostly he said yes.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo! Let's go!
We need some romance up in here.
Yeah,
we
just
do.
turn it to romance. Yeah.
Buzz it. Okay.
Okay. When you're in a serious relationship, what is the best way to merge lives and blend friends with your partner to see if you two are compatible?
Just do it. Blending your friends means you have maybe a dinner party where both sides come and you see who mingles, and maybe you decide someone didn't mix well or two people hit it off and you go out with them again. And merging your lives is really big and small. It's all the things. I don't
Totally.
think there's a trick to that one. I think also the caveat I'll give is, remember, when you're merging your lives and blending your friends, you are attempting to remember that it is not you against the other person. It is you and the other person against the world. You are now a team, and so your direction has changed a little bit. That's a helpful thing for me to remember.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Good job.
Hey, nice to meet you. I've always been a fan. Oh, wow. Big money, big money, big money.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Kristen Ann. Okay.
Rose petals.
Okay.
Tantra.
Truly. Tantra.
Somebody get a fan on this one.
Jazz.
Okay, what should I do if my partner's not communicating their needs in the relationship?
I am sorry to have to be so blunt. You say to your partner, I feel like you're not communicating your needs, and then you wait to hear what they say in response.
Yeah, it's so true. You've absolutely said that.
I feel confused. Would you mind spending a little more time clarifying for me? Because this might be a me problem, but I feel like I don't know your needs, and I want to know your needs.
You're especially good at the like compassion warmth angle. Instead of like, I think I would be like, well, you don't explain your need, you're not communicating your needs to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't mean to be combative. I mean to be like, I want to know your needs. But then I have to turn my brain literally upside down to be like, take a breath. I want to know your needs. Maybe this isn't, like force myself to say, maybe this is a me thing, even when I know it's not. but
But it could be.
I know.
I feel like working,
No, I'm playing,
I
of
work
course.
everything from the solution backwards. So how do I get the best result out of this?
Justine and I are really, at least we look nice today. I don't know, we're helping in this thing. All right. So good at advice, crazy.
Yeah,
I hear. Yeah, baby.
As a friend, I struggle with being too much of a know-it-all. What's your advice?
Oh man, it's so hard with you, Kristen Bell, because your know-it-allness comes with such a level of inherent excitement and glee and delight and Christmas dusting all over the whole thing. Like you're just like a holiday joy that I don't get turned off by it. I gotta tell you, it never gets annoying. And
hide under the
honestly, you've taught
table.
me a lot of things, and I don't think you have to worry about that. I think that if someone reflects back to you, okay. I think if someone tells you, hey, like it bothers me that it feels like you know everything and it makes me feel small, maybe with that person just take a beat before you just like your impulses to give them all the advice or like jump in and tell them what to do or tell them about the latest biohack that they didn't really want to know about or tell them about like how they need to like plug their gut up with Metamucil and apple cider vinegar before they eat pasta.
Clog the sink.
I think maybe just take a beat before you dive in, but you're a delight.
It's really hard for me because I remember one time, which some of my friends still quote, I entered a room and this is exactly what I did. You guys, microgreens.
Yeah, you're sick.
What did you show me today? The first thing you showed me today when I walked into the room is
I
you
added
held up
some-
a tub of...
Creatine, but I added HBT.
And everyone, of course, knows what HBD is, but for those that don't, Kristen, what is it?
This is before saying hello. She
Oh, no,
just
of course.
pulled out like she was smuggling drugs into the event.
Yeah.
Look, it just helps you retain muscle and protein mass, particularly when you're in a caloric deficit. Thanks, guys. I love you.
Spin.
Wow.
You almost took down the board. Life. What's a good exercise or practice when making new life goals?
Oh, in the last few years, I have gotten into the specificity of the intention. I don't know. I'm always on the fence about all this stuff. I like half don't believe it, but then I do it. I mean, I gotta just dive in
You
head
don't
first.
believe in life goals?
Yeah, I don't believe in life. I don't believe in like, I'm always like, oh, should I?
Make a manifestation
Yeah, like
list.
the secreting of it all. But I do think that it's really helpful to have specific goals and just be writing them down and trying to visualize them when I'm not meditating but should be. This question's for me to tell me what to do. What do you guys think?
I do manifestation lists. I like, for instance, when I was dating, I wrote down every single quality that I was interested in a person that I wanted to be with. And then I got really specific beyond that list and was like, but do you need that? Like, what are the necessities? So like, for instance, if someone's like, I need a guy who's 6'4", it's like, well, do you actually need a guy who's 6'4"? Do I need someone who's like funny? Yeah, I actually really need someone who's funny. And it's kind of a manifestation list, but it's also a reminder for yourself of what you really are looking for and what you're drawn to. And it's kind of a good one to turn to. And if someone's like kind of not considerate of your time, you could like look back on it and be like, oh, that is a non-negotiable for me, and
Tracking it is huge.
Next.
And for those reasons, I'm so glad you asked me. All right. The library is open. Okay, perfect. If my partner does something that makes me jealous, what's a good way to let them know in a constructive way? Wow. These feel so pointed.
Really? Do you have jealousy stuff with your husband?
No, not a lot, but I have weird relationship trauma from like dating pathological liars and people that you're just like, you super trust, but they're just staring at your face and holding your hand and just lie. I think we're really good and we've both grown so much. I'm triggered if someone turns their phone away when I'm sitting next to them.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be. I wish I didn't give a fuck that you just turned your phone away. But I'm like, well, what was that? I love you for compassion.
I think that exactly what you just said to me is what I would say to my partner. So that it's like framing it as like, I had this little feeling in my stomach when that happens, and I know it has nothing to do with you, but this is something that I feel and it has to do with me when this happens. So there's like as much transparency as possible and coming from a place of like the most open, like soft version of yourself, and then it gives them a chance to like come to you and comfort you.
Yeah, no, it was just this. It was nothing. I just was like, yeah, exactly. Instead of what my go-to, which I again have thankfully grown out of, which is like, why'd you turn your phone away? Like I sort of get sad of like, I saw it happen. I don't want to be sad about it, but instead coming from this like my experience.
And then it also lets them
doing
understand like the root of what's in there, so that it's something like in the future that they actually have like a reference point for like, oh, okay, this is something that I want to look out for and take care of my partner and like make sure that they feel safe. I love talking to you guys. I think you're so much fun.
Same.
And you give really good advice. And I felt safe enough to give bad advice and not know what to say, which is something.
But you also gave good advice.
Just gonna say, you also felt safe enough to kill it and give really good advice.
Yeah.
That's super valuable.
I like talking to you guys.
Thanks for having us, Self.
Bye. Couldn't help myself.